The GTA Online Independence Day event week is officially upon us, and with it brings, well, pretty much exactly the same stuff as it did last year. But for all of that, these upcoming items are rare and can only be attained for the next 7 days, so they're definitely worth having a look at. The first limited edition item is this absolute behemoth that I'm driving right now, known as the Liberator. It's basically just a reworked version of the monster truck and has all of the same ups and downs that go along with that. Realistically, it doesn't have many practical uses, but if you're in need of a wacky and over-the-top all-terrain vehicle, then look no further. This thing is a hell of a lot of fun. For this week only, you can purchase the Liberator from Warstock Cash and Carry for the discounted price of $370k. If you fancy a little off-road action, then definitely think about giving this one a go. Next Independence Day item up for grabs is the Western Sovereign motorcycle, which honestly I never really liked that much. It's slow, doesn't handle that well, and up until now I felt it just simply wasn't worth the money. However, that's all changed this year, as you can get it absolutely free of charge over at Southern San Andreas Super Auto. And with that in mind, I say, well, why not? I mean, you can always just get it for the purpose of the event week and then discard it later if you want the garage space for something else. If that's not enough America flair for your vehicles, well, you can also get any car or bike kitted out with the Patriot tyre smoke as well. Predictably, it slowly swaps between red, white and blue as you're doing a burnout, and honestly it's a pretty cool change of pace from the standard options. Then back at the mod shop you can also get a selection of patriotic themed horns. We've also got a few MOC liveries which are on theme and on sale, worth checking out if you haven't got them already. And also a patriotic livery for your Mark II weapons. Also returning this year is beer hats, which have been a big favourite amongst GTA fans for a long time now. Unfortunately, unless you've already purchased them in the past, it looks like the only way you can get your hands on one of these bad boys is by competing in business battles throughout the week, so make sure you keep your eye out. As we roll over to the ammunition, you'll then find that we've got some Independence Day themed parachuting gear as well. First up is the chute bag itself, but better than that though is the Patriot smoke trail, which can be activated while parachuting and is definitely one of the better smoke trails available. It's pretty much the same as with the Patriot tyre smoke that I showed you before, but basically when you're parachuting, just press the corresponding button to activate it and it will slowly switch between red, white and blue. Over at any clothing store there is the usual Independence Day clothing and accessories which have been available for the last several years. I was really hoping for something new this year, but alas it's not to be. There's a variety of full outfits, hats and t-shirts available, and unlike the Christmas items, once you've purchased the Independence Day stuff, it will stay in your wardrobe permanently and you can continue wearing them outside of the event week itself, making it a lot more worth your time in my opinion. Making a reappearance at any of the barbershops in Los Santos is the business at the front, party at the back extravaganza, the mullet, ladies and gentlemen. Go and get it while it lasts. And if you want to add to the crazy, then the only other offering available at the barber is the Stars and Stripes face paint, which you can get in the other menu. Continuing with the cosmetics are the usual dozen or so America themed animal masks that are available at the Vespucci mask shop. Then make your way over to ammunition and you'll find a couple of unique weapons available for the following 7 days. First up is the Fireworks Launcher. You only get an opportunity to refill your ammo on this thing a few times a year at most, and the rest of the year it just sits there lifeless and unused. But for the next 7 days you can use it as much as you want. Just make sure you refill your ammo before the event finishes so that you can get a few spare just in case you need it later down the road. Another rare weapon you can pick up from ammunition this week is the musket. Not the most practical weapon by any means, but if you're a good shot it can actually do some pretty devastating damage. As you might predict, it's got a truly terrible reload speed and only holds one bullet at a time, so you're definitely going to want to go easy on the trigger and wait for the perfect moment to fire. While I've never been able to find a huge amount of practical use for them, I don't really care that much. It's honestly just a lot of fun getting to use a weapon that has a completely different feel to it. And that pretty much covers everything in the 4th of July event. If you need to know about the weekly discounts and money bonuses, just hop over to the community tab on my YouTube page where I cover all of the changes made by Rockstar every week. If you did find this video useful though, please help it to be seen by more people by tapping the thumbs up button down below. And if by any chance you are new around here, then do think about subscribing as well. I'm a Rockstar Games exclusive channel, and I provide news coverage and guides for all things GTA Online. Until we meet again, Outlaws, I'm Red Nitrate, and I'll catch you on the next one.